So I like to think of myself as a gamer, and I guess my numbers on Steam do kind of support that. So you may be surprised to hear that I never actually tried 144Hz gaming. I know, what a shocker. And even though I did see it from time to time at trade shows and conventions and whatnot, I never got a chance to really play games at 144Hz. Until now, because with my brand new FV43U monitor behind me, it's finally time to right that wrong. But will I actually notice any difference, and will it actually benefit me? Well, let's find out together. So here it is, 4Ks and 144Hz of absolute ridiculous glory. And yes, I know there's scan lines in recording, I have no idea what's happening either. Even when I move the cursor around, it is way smoother now than it was before. But I don't even know if smoother is the right word though. I don't know, it kind of looks more like really bad motion blur almost. Does it? Am I just going crazy, or is it literally just kind of like applying motion blur to mouse? Because it's just more blurred as it moves around. Actually, FPSs are one of the main areas where a high refresh rate screen is supposed to help, but first we need to do some adjustments here. Okay, so how do I modify the game a bit just so we're actually getting 144 FPS, because, well, running at 4K 144Hz max settings is a bit impossible without a current gen card, and those things are impossible to buy. So yeah, sorry that the game looks like it was just scraped out of a bin somewhere in Moscow, but I mean, this way we're actually getting those 144 FPS. And yeah, movements are smoother, I definitely gotta give it that, but like, so what? Like, I don't think it's gonna be that big of a game changer, but we're about to find out. Hi. Should probably boost myself. Hello. Like, as for if it actually makes me, like, feel better at this game, I honestly have no idea. Because yes, it is smoother, but again, it doesn't feel like I'm getting too much of an advantage apart from just the whole image being a tad better. Okay, so let's try. So I'm going to plant a diffuser. All the enemies are going to come pouring in. I'm going to just see how fast I can react to them coming. Does that sound like a good test? Whoa! Apparently not. Okay, now it's Minecraft's turn to impress me. Let's see how that feels like at 4K 144Hz. Let's see if I can do any better in combat now that I'm at 144 FPS. And, ooh, hello. Nope, I died. Okay, let's try it again. I refuse to lose so badly at 144 Hertz. Oh no, this time we don't have any shields. Is he literally just gonna camp? Is he literally just gonna camp up there? Huh. He's down. I mean, like, I definitely... Again, it feels smoother. But when it comes to, like, actually feeling like it's making a proper difference to, like, me being able to hit this guy... Thing is, I'm not a pro player in any game. So you're definitely better off asking a pro about what they think and if 144Hz or higher helps them. But then on the other hand, if you have to ask such people if they notice a difference, then is there kind of any point in the average Joe buying this thing? Like, will the average person be better at gaming? And not just, you know, the 1% of gamers. I've hit this guy so many times, how is he not dead? That's my question. Are you sure that my sword hasn't been replaced with a toothpick? Because this feels like very, unsubstantial damage for a diamond sword. There we go! Finally! That took way too long. Okay, now let's try the only other FPS I play, and that is Apex Legends. But man, I haven't played this game yet on this monitor, and it looks so good. I'm gonna have way more videos on this monitor, the FV43U, because it is really insane, so definitely subscribe to the channel so you don't miss them. And hopefully, yeah, there we go, now we should be getting roughly 100 FPS or even more. And once again, super smooth, real nice, but let's see how much is gonna actually aid me in combat. Hi. Oh boy, where did they go? They were right there, two of them. Okay, both my teammates are dead. Okay, there goes one guy. Whoa, where? Hi. Ah, okay. And those are the kind of situations I always heard people say that a high refresh monitor helps with. I didn't feel like I was getting any advantage. Yeah, again, I know it's probably just the pros who benefit the most of it, but I honestly I didn't expect to be like magically better at a game, don't get me wrong, but I was expecting a bit of a more drastic difference in combat. Plus I'm playing without audio for the purpose of this video, which definitely isn't helping me. Hi. How are ya? Okay, yeah, I'm not sure if that was, again, my aim just being awful there, or if this thing just didn't help at all. But we won. We won that round. That's good. I mean, one thing you do lose when you upgrade to this kind of monitor is you lose the excuse of only having, like, 60 hertz or whatever. You can't use that excuse anymore, so it's either your aim or that your opponents are hackers. So I'll just go with that my opponents are hackers. Oh boy. I am actually surprised that I managed to hit them from so far away. That's more just the fact that this monitor is so huge that even far away enemies are actually very visible. And both my teammates are down. They're probably yelling at me, aren't they, in voice chat. So, what was that like for someone like me who hasn't experienced 144Hz gaming before? Well, nice and kind of disappointing at the same time. Again, I did not expect this to make me magically hit every single shot in every game, or magically make everything so much better. It is smoother, granted. Everything moves with a nice smoothness to it that sometimes feels like motion blur, but without the blur, if that makes any sense. But in all the encounters, as you saw, with all the chaos and everything, it felt very hard to notice any real difference. And while you can see a lot of videos out of people, analyzing these encounters in 60Hz versus 144Hz, the issue is that most of them are usually slowed down. And if you have to slow something down that much, notice a difference, is it really a big difference? And I can totally see it being a big game changer for pros and esports players, people who do it for a living and who can notice the slightest differences in refresh rate and render latency. But for the average person, apart from just having a smoothness to it, which is, again, really, really nice and appreciated, well, you probably won't see too many advantages of using it in your games. Or maybe I'm just weird and I didn't notice something I should. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you want to help us with the channel in other ways, then you also subscribe or support my channel on Patreon, because just one single dollar a month goes a long way in having my channel and allows me to make way better videos on way more interesting topics. I'd also love to thank my existing patrons, Gavin Burns, Ryan OEB, Max Sumner, Shane Allcroft, Lance B, and Comic Age Clothing. Thank you guys so much, support truly goes a long way. So again, check it out as going down in the video description below. You get tons of awesome perks while helping the channel. Then it's also going to be our Amazon associates links if you're going to buy this monitor yourself. Then there's also our Discord server if you're going to talk to me or at this or whatever else really. Plus, and there's social media links as well. But anyway, that's about it, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then remember to subscribe, like, whatever, and I'll see you all in whatever I make next. Goodbye everyone, goodbye.